I'm fast as fuck, boy! Do you have any idea how fast I am?
Says on the beat, boy.
Yeah. Cause he wanna light headlights, I've been whipping midnight through the city. I've been going through some things, tryna get my mind right. Push the bucket to the limit, push that bitch into the fence. Gotta get the full control, gotta get my mind right. Headlights, I've been whipping midnight through the city. I've been going through some things, tryna get my mind right. Push the bucket to the limit, push that bitch into the fence. Gotta get the full control, gotta get my mind right.
What's going on, Cowboys Nation? It's your boy DMV back with another one, and we're gonna sit here and we're gonna talk about this run game and what the run game means. So I know a lot of people, it's really going over their heads what's going on with the Cowboys. So normally in Dallas, we're used to having a bell cow. We used to having one guy do most of the production, and having a backup that comes in every once in a while and does his thing. In Dallas, we have a two-headed monster, a true two-headed monster. And as you've seen throughout this year, one could be on, one can be off. But for the most part, if you're looking at the production of them, and I said this on Sunday, if you look at it, they're really just one really good running back combined, but we're keeping both of them fresh. The thing that I've always asked for is that we rotate them where it's not so forced, where it doesn't seem like, oh, we got to get Zeke going, and then we forget about Pollard. I think that we've done a pretty good job as of late of inserting Pollard and at the right times, and with him and Zeke, they've been able to, coexist. We haven't had that in the past. A lot of the times trying to get Zeke going, we would forget about Tony Pollard. But now it's the opposite, where it's like we have to get Tony going, and I like that a lot. So going into this Eagles game, it's no secret that Zeke is notorious for having really good games against the Eagles. In 10 games, he has over 970 yards. And I believe he has 5 TDs, 6 TDs or something like that, maybe 4 TDs. I think it's 5 TDs. But Zeke is averaging almost 97 yards a game versus the Eagles and, half a touchdown a game just about. Tony Pollard, in 5 career games against Philadelphia, it's about 28 yards per game. So it's nothing to write home about. But if you fuse that 97 and that 28 together, that's a really good rushing day right there. So keep that into account. What Zeke adds to his value is that gut-punching ability to get 5 yards when this really should be a 2-yard run, or to get a 2-yard run when it really should be a loss for 1. A lot of that stuff is is not being acknowledged when it comes to the fan base. Zeke actually, you'll look at the stat line and it'll say he had 3.8 yards per carry when he had 3 carries at the end of the game last week for 0 yards, where we were just trying to get plays out of there so that we could get them to burn their timeouts. So a lot of it is fool's gold when it comes to his yards per carry average, but they're not really showing the 6-yard runs, the 5-yard runs, the 8-yard runs. He's just not breaking the 20-yard runs that you're accustomed to seeing a top running back, run after, and it looks like he's lost a step. But Zeke really is knifing through those defenses, and he's opening it up for Tony to come in and add that lightning to the thunder that Zeke offers. So, I'm really excited to see what this Cowboys team can do against the Eagles. And I know last year they had some success running powers, a lot of pulls and stuff like that. So I look forward to seeing the Cowboys being able to get back to that. Hopefully we're able to do some toss cracks, some powers and stuff like that. The Cowboys do, for the most part, do a solid job of running in between, through the division as far as being able to run. Washington kind of slowed us up a bit. Philadelphia should pose a threat with having those big guys in the middle, having Fletcher Cox, having Jordan Davis. But, if Dallas can kind of keep the tempo going and keep the backs fresh, Jordan Davis only plays a couple of plays a game, you might be able to, in the second half, wear on this team a little bit, because Philadelphia, for the most part, they do not come out with the same fire in the second half that they do in the first half. So Dallas is just going to have to keep chipping away at the run game, chipping away. And, you know, the play action game like we've been doing with Cooper Rush. So really excited to see what happens in this game. And having Michael Gallup for this game is exciting too, especially in the play action game. So let me know what you guys think, man. I believe the number one priority for the Cowboys to have success is the running game, getting both Zeke and Pollard going in the same game. Last game was the first time that we got them both going in the same game. So I hope that we can continue that effort going forward. All right, guys, I'm out. Peace.